gambling problem, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. This message is sponsored by DGS, the Degenerative Gambling Society, aka Cat Nation Live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Cat Nation Live, your Hump Day edition. Have no live chat up, have no idea who's here and who's not, but nonetheless, I'm here. Anthony is here. Good morning. Who dat? Bob is in the house. Robert, good morning. Manuel Rosa in the house. Good morning. Jesus, good morning. Jalen, good morning. Reporting live from the hurricane party. Jalen, stay safe. Jalen, Kyle, my fiance, says hello. She heard the music from the kitchen. Hello, Miss Future Jalen's wife. Good morning. Good afternoon to you East Coasters. Hey, Zeus, your team's getting a new head coach. Everybody, it's Pick on Jesus Day because he is a Jets fan. It is International Pick on Jesus Day because he is a Jets fan. I mean, I'm just putting that out there. And this one too, this is for you, Jesus. Love you, brother. Love you. Aaron Rodgers is completely and utterly washed. Jets fans thought they'd be a Super Bowl contenders this season, but instead, they're going to be fighting to remain above 500. I saw that, and ready to rock and roll this morning. Coming out swinging. Oh yeah, he's definitely washed. We know he's washed. He's old. He's gimping. He's limping. It is what it is, though. It's all right. It's all good. I think he'll be lucky to finish the season. Walking, that is. For some reason, I got a feeling that firing the coach ain't going to help. We talked about this the other day. It's like, the Arizona Cardinals, they get rid of Cliff Kingsbury, and, they're still a bag of ass. Kingsbury goes to Washington and he works with Jaden Daniels. And look what he does. Here we go again. With the Jets win on Monday. The Aaron Rodgers primetime effect. Nick, good morning. Joe, good morning. Greg Eagle, good morning. What's up, everybody? 4 baseball games, 1 college football, a whole host of NHL action. NHL, another winner yesterday from the NHL guys. Those fucking boys delivered yet again another winner on the Utah Hockey Club former Coyotes. I don't know to root for them or against them because they abandoned us. So it's like, I don't know who to root for. But hey, nonetheless, Utah got the job done for everybody yesterday on the NHL package. 11-0 to start the season. 11-0. Pretty damn good if you ask me. I don't think they could have asked for a better start to the season. No run in the first inning in the Tigers game. We'll take a look at that. I know they just now announced their starting pitcher, the Tigers, that is, with Montero on the mound. So still got to look at that. None of the plays are out yet, by the way. The only thing that's posted on the website is the NHL package, which has 2 plays for today, as well as soccer is posted. Everything else is or will be posted after the live show. Approximately 1:15, 1:30-ish that should be posted. So my plays aren't done yet. My plays will be out later, though. And don't worry, I never let anybody miss nothing. Guardians at the Tigers today. Woo, doggy. That's our early game. How about that Mets and Phillies game? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yesterday's live show. If you didn't make money from the live show yesterday, then you definitely didn't pay attention. You did not pay attention if you didn't make money in yesterday's live show. Second quarter over 16.5. Easy winner, 21 points. I said I would lay off the first quarter and lay off the third quarter, but I would bet the second quarter and the fourth quarter's over. Fourth quarter over was 13.5. We cashed that one with ease. Congrats to absolutely everybody. Man, well, it's not today. There'll be one on Thursday. The Guaranteed Soccer Game of the Week was postponed yesterday due to rain, so there will be a makeup play for Thursday. It'll be out on the website later today. Be out on the website later today. Probably late morning, early afternoon is what I'm being told. They've got to go back in and re-update everybody's accounts to extend them until Thursday. So that'll take them a little while, and then they'll get the play posted. But if you didn't tune into yesterday's live show, you missed some good ones. And if you tuned in and you didn't make money yesterday, you flat out missed out. Pretty sure some guy back here said, I would be betting a Shohei Ohtani home run. We didn't get that one. It was close, though, on one of them. Also, bets. Yep, we got that one. And a Tatis home run. Yep, we got that one. Yep, we cashed. Yep, we cashed. Oh, man. It was a good fucking day yesterday. Premiums go 2-1. My personals go 2-1. Soccer not soccer. NHL 1-0 yesterday. Ready to rock and roll today. Mauricio, good morning. Live show schedule. Live show schedule for the rest of the week. Here it is. Tomorrow and Friday, same time, same place, same channel. 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific. Saturday, Sunday, the normal time slot. 10:30 on the East, 7:30 on the West. Boy, that's going to suck when daylight savings time comes. Except for you guys. I mean, except for me. You guys spring forward and fall back. So I'll be 1 hour closer to the East Coast. Baylor, there you go. Another clue. Teoscar has been quiet. Way too quiet. Actually, forgot I said that one. Carlos says, bro, Philly's going to win. Ranger the Danger Suarez. I'm tripping, right? Yeah. Well, I don't fucking care if the Phillies win, long as they don't win by more than one, because I got it at the Great Line at plus 1.5, minus 172. So I love it when people come in here and say, Kyle, you tripping. Fantastic. You don't have to agree on this one. You could disagree on everyone everybody could disagree for all that matters. I don't care. I don't care. Ranger the Danger Suarez usually gets lit up by the Mets. Jesus says Judge home run today. Makes no difference to me if you like the plays that I put out or you don't. Because at the end of the day, my pocketbook will be just fine. Jets. I love it. I love it. Personally, Phillies ain't making it out of the series, and they're probably not making it out of New York. Let's be real and let's be honest. How did the Phillies haven't stopped them? They got them in one game, right? They got them in one game, but they ain't getting out today. They ain't getting out today. I already told you. Mets to win the World Series. Unless the Padres beat the Dodgers tonight, then it's going to be whoever advances from that. I don't know how you slow down the Padres, and I don't know how you slow down the New York Mets. Everybody's betting on the Mets. You know what's funny? Nobody was betting on the Mets except for us. We've been betting on the Mets. It ain't nothing new. We ain't Mets bandwagon or betters, that's for sure. We've been pounding the Mets for fucking months. We've been pounding the Mets for months. You're on your way to Philly now? I'm sorry. Stop by and get some pancakes from the Flapjack Flipper. Congratulations. Hopefully you win. That'll be fun, Carlos. I hope you have fun. Hope you have fun. That'll be fun. Is that the stadium? Ooh, beat that. Ooh. Are we going to measure dicks next? What's next? Who's longer? Because you've got a 65-1. Congratulations. I legit hope you win. I want everybody to win. Or at least have a hedge opportunity to make some money, one of the two. Or sell it on prop swap. 65-1. What did you bet? $10? $100? Something in my throat. Alrighty. Try and have fun. If you can't laugh through your day, hey, I get fucking paid to do this. That company back here, this one right here, I legit get paid to do this. I don't fucking care if you guys bet what I put out. I don't care if you guys don't. I don't care if you fade me. Actually, I encourage you to fade me and then fucking come back and let me know how it feels after about a month. I get paid handsomely to do what I do. And there's a reason why. So yeah, I fucking have fun with my job. I have fun with my job. I have fun on here. I have fun with you guys. Actually, I wouldn't say you guys. I actually have fun at your expense. But the main guys that are here, the main guys that are here for the value and the reason why, like yesterday, all the money we made yesterday. But yeah, we have a lot of fun here, Carlos. So welcome. Stick around, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. You too will have fun. We all have fun around here. But apparently 1777 memorabilia. Larry Sports Talk wants to measure dicks next. Get a little tunes, little elevator music in the background. All right, today is the day. Today is National Fade Kyle Day. William, what's up, my brother? Today is National Fade Kyle Day. Let me know how it feels. Let me know how it feels. The Watson package giveaway. Hey. No comment. I may or may not have went in anyways, next subject, Jesus. Getting me in trouble on live here. You never know who's watching or listening No, we're all good here. We're all good. Man, it's going to be a good day today. It's going to be another good day today. Right, Mauricio? Fade, 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 fade. Let me know how it works long term. You may fade me today and win, fade me tomorrow and win, but let me know how it works long term. Larry Sports Talk, let me guess. You went 7-0 yesterday, right? 7-0, and you made what? $7 or $700,000, right? Whoo, doggy. Dodgers are yet to name their starting pitcher for today. Cobb versus Montero and the Guardians versus Tigers. Ranger the Danger Suarez going up against Quintana. Schmidt against Lugo. And to be determined against Dylan Cease for the Padres. Padres trying to get rid of the Doyers. Brian says, great hockey pick last night. 2 more today. Yes. NHL was a nice big win yesterday. Nick says, I'll fade you when you pick the Cowboys. Right? Right? By the way, if you're not on the hockey, you're going to flat out miss out. Them boys are 11. I wish I could take the credit. Actually, I don't wish I could take the credit. I don't even want to take the credit for it because then you guys will all be asking me for hockey in the live show. But I see some of you guys jumping on. Jalen jumping on board a week of the hockey today. They will be glad to have you. Dante as well. Anthony jumping on board not only premium plays, but my personal plays. Who Dat Bob jumping on board my personal plays for another winning day today. Brian Minutes jumping on board the early bird NHL sale yesterday. Congrats. Edson jumping on board the early bird sale. Derek jumping on board the early bird sale. Brian, I know you already got it. By the way, that is going away. That is going away. So if you're not on the NHL early bird, but you want it, you better go get it because that is going away. Mauricio, you went 9-0 yesterday. Congratulations. I had a little fun myself yesterday. Mauricio, Jalen's here. Jalen's here. And his missus. He is still... Yeah, I heard the winds are... You guys got like 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds coming down there. Going to be absolutely insane. You guys better stay safe. That's just straight nuts. 45 mile an hour right now, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Let me get this iPad rolling because that iPad is doing an update. I had to update it. It's so damn slow. About to start cooking for your family. Be right over. Brian Watson says, don't forget, guys, hockey package, great picks for under $5 a day. I agree. Thank you, Brian. All right. Getting this iPad up. That way I can try and see everything. Mauricio, you in Pompano? Whew. You guys all stay safe. Seriously, though. It's crazy. We do get a college football game today. New Mexico State against Jacksonville State. Ew, what's that? This should be an interesting matchup. New Mexico State 1-4 on the year. joining the Conference USA, getting their butts handed to them. I don't want any of my iPads work today. There we go. New Mexico State started out the season with a win, and their only win against Southeast Missouri State. They beat them 23-16. It was their only win of the season. They lost to Liberty 30-24. They lost to Fresno State. They got blanked by Fresno State 48-0. Sam Houston State beat them 31-11. And they just lost to New Mexico to the Lobos in state rivals 50-40 in a game where we saw 90 total points scored. Jacksonville State, as you know, put the beat down on Kennesaw State last week, 63-24. Before that, they had a win over Southern Miss, 44-7. Before that, they lost to Eastern Michigan, 37-34. They beat up Louisville, 49-14, and they got beat up by Louisville, 49-14, and they lost to Coastal Carolina, 55-27. Ross pisses out. What's happening, Kyle? Great call on the Mets game. That was awesome. Love the Pete Alonso home run prop. Absolutely right. Polar bear. By the way, I bet him yesterday before the game to win the World Series MVP at plus 3,200. Put a little $100 on it, but I got him to win the World Series MVP at plus 3,200. I rebet the Mets again yesterday. I have them at plus 3,000 to win it all, and then I rebet them again yesterday at plus 550. So, see, maybe have some hedging opportunities. Maybe I'll hedge one of them, keep the other one going if they advance. Jacksonville State better than usual this season. If you look at their only wins, they beat Southern Miss, so hand it to them there. Jacksonville State beat Southern Miss, but other than that, they beat Kennesaw State. They're losing. They got blown out by Coastal Carolina. They got blown out by Louisville, and they had a close match up against Eastern Michigan, where they lost by a field goal. They lost by 3 points. So, I'd say they're definitely better than usual, but I don't have much stock in them. New Mexico State is trending in the downward direction, if you ask me personally, on how they've been playing. They usually fare better against teams, and they just had scoring blunders. They're just not putting points up on the board. The good thing if you're an over-better is, they give up points. So they give up points, but the thing is Jacksonville State's going to have to score a lot on them to hit that over, because I don't know if that game's going to go over. I haven't put out my plays yet. I still got a little more stuff to dive into, but the total on that is 59.5. The line on the game is Jacksonville State laying 21. 21. So, what is it going to be? 42-21? We're going to have a 40-21 final? 43-21? Even that wouldn't cover. Oh, that would cover. Barely. That would barely cover. So, if New Mexico State can't score more than, 14 points, I don't see this game going over. I really don't. And that's assuming that Jacksonville State could cover. The way I see it is you're going to have to get at least 21 points out of New Mexico State to hit the over, assuming Jacksonville State can cover. If you can get 21 out of New Mexico State and Jacksonville State can light the world on fire, I think you can get close to 60. But if they can't score more than 21, then I don't think the total will hit. So in reality, you're going to need 24 to 28 points out of New Mexico State, and you're going to need Jacksonville State to be flirting with that 21-point cover today, which I'd like to say they should be able to do it, but Jacksonville State's not that good. Jacksonville State is just not that good. Obviously, they scored a ton of points against Kennesaw State. It was a very low-scoring start. It was 7-3 in the first quarter. Then both teams put up 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, so it was, 21-17 at the half. Then comes the third quarter. Jacksonville State scores 3 straight touchdowns, 3 straight rushing touchdowns pretty quickly. And then they also scored 3 more in the fourth quarter as well. Again, this is going to be another one. And you know, first quarter action on this, first quarter action is at 13.5. They should hit it. They really should hit it. It's juiced to the point where they should hit it. You know, over 13.5 is minus $1.40. They should hit the first quarter over in this one. I mean, Jacksonville State should do it themselves. But I'm steering clear of the first quarter, and I'm going with what I did yesterday. For as much research as I did on this, I do like it, but I'm going to wait just a tad bit to bet it. Just because the line on FanDuel is 17.5 for the second quarter. I would love to be able to get 17. Taking a look at FanDuel. See, FanDuel's over 20.5 for the total in the second quarter. Did they announce the Detroit pitcher yet? Yeah, they did. I'm going to wait. I have a feeling that the overall total on this drops. I think the total comes down. Not a lot, but I think the total comes down from where it's at now. From 59.5. Maybe it doesn't, but if for some reason it doesn't. But either way, I'm going to bet the second quarter over. I don't care if it's 17.5, but I would rather have it at 17. I'm just going to wait. And if it went up, the difference between 17.5 and 18 or 19 or even 20.5 at plus money, it ain't much. After 17.5, you're going to need 3 scores anyways. So anything over that makes no difference. Anything 17.5 or higher makes no difference. So, but I'm going to wait and see. And again, I'm putting that out as a free play. And I'll put it out as it is, but as I'm telling you guys, let me type it up real quick. Install now. Second quarter over 17.5. I'm going to put it out as that because I'm going to bet it at 17.5, but I'm just trying to be stingy and trying to get the best line, right? So one thing that I have on my side is time. So there it is. It's in the chat. Free play. New Mexico State, Jacksonville State. Second quarter over 17.5. It's plus 102. Here's why I'm waiting to bet it. If it goes higher, no big deal, because either way at 17.5, I still need 3 scores. Okay. At 17, I'll take the two touchdowns and a field goal for a push. Hopefully, I can get it at 17. I have a sneaky suspicion that line will drop from 59.5 down a little bit. Is that going to happen? I don't know, but time will tell. Time will tell if it drops, and hopefully it does. Hopefully it does, but I don't know if it will. So only one way to find out, and is wait. And so I have no problem waiting. But either way, I'm betting the second quarter over. All right, the second quarter over, I am betting. Plain and simple. Jalen says, thanks, Kyle. I really appreciate that you actually live bet your free plays and don't just blindly pick from the entire board like a lot of people do. No. And I mean, here, hold on. I'll legit show you. I bet what I said I did yesterday for $1,000. And actually, the fourth quarter, I rebet it live, and I bet it twice. I bet the fourth quarter twice yesterday. But I will, here, actually, I have the screenshots on my phone. It'll be easier. And this is how you know, like I said this during the live show yesterday, like, hey, bet this, right? Here we go. Here's the fourth quarters. And get them on my computer. And here is, oh, that's fourth quarter. Here we go. The 16 and a half, right? Airdrop. All right. So, like when I say I'm betting it later, I just want to see if I can get a better line. But here, look. This is the second quarter that I said that I would bet. And as y'all can see, your boy bet it. Oh, it was for this one was for 750. 950 to win 750, cashed out 1665. There was the second quarter one right there. And here was, because I said I would be betting the second and the fourth quarters. And here was the fourth quarter. I cleaned up on the fourth quarter. Your boy cleaned up. I didn't bet it once. I bet it twice to win $1,000 each. Well, the first one was supposed to be, but the odds changed on me as I bet it, as you can see on the second one. Bet the first one, $1,500 to win $1,013.51. So plus my money back. First one cashed me out $25.13. Then I went to go rebet it because it was minus 148, and then they switched the odds on me as I was hitting submit to minus 160. So still cashed out almost $1,000 there. So as you can see, when I tell I'm gonna bet something, I'm just gonna bet it later. I fucking bet it. So that's definitely what happens here. And there's a reason why I don't want to go bet the line now. Time is on my side right now. The line is not going up. Even though DraftKings has it at 20.5, they have it at plus money. Ours is plus money on FanDuel at 17.5. I'd rather lay $1.30 and get it at 17. You know, especially if I'm going to have set to win 750 or to win $1,000 on it. Hell, I don't matter if it had $200 on it. I would still be waiting. So I'm not going to rush the bet just to put one out there, just to show you guys, but legit. There, you guys can see it. You know, a legit, real wager right there. Three of them, actually. So, and again, with a hell of an explanation on why I'm waiting. Again, as far as the side goes, lean towards Jacksonville State. I just don't know if I believe in them enough to lay 21 points on them. To me, it would be the over or bust in this game, but I think in order for the over to hit, you're going to have to get at least 28 points out of New Mexico State. By the way, FanDuel has a 30% profit boost on Major League Baseball. I believe it's for today only. Let me double check. Yeah, for today only, they've got a 30% profit boost. Tomorrow they've got a no sweat parlay for Thursday Night Football, as well as a 30% profit boost for Thursday Night Football. Moving into baseball. Oh, let's see if this iPad's any faster, man. This thing has been fucking turtle speed slow. Software update complete. Set up later. Let's just roll. Let's just get it going. Apple Pay, set up later. Don't share. Set up later. Get started. Be funny if everything was gone. Nope, it's all there. All right. Let's move over to baseball. Reginald, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays. Ross says, I think New Mexico State scores 17. Rich Rod does the heavy lifting. Jacksonville State, that is. I'm right there with you, Ross. I go back and forth on how much New Mexico State can score against them. You know? I mean, you've seen that New Mexico State where they had a shootout against the Lobos. You know, I'd put the Lobos up against Jacksonville State and say that would be a competitive game. So, you know, the fact that New Mexico State went up against New Mexico and it was 50-40, I literally can go back. I can plead a case why they can score, 35, or I can plead a case on why they don't even score, 17 points today. So you just, at this point, to me, I don't have anything on it yet, but I'm leaning towards the over, and that could change with a little more dumpster diving for info here in a little bit. We're gonna reach out and touch baseball. Fuck yeah, we are. Fuck yeah, we are. We're gonna reach out and touch some baseball, like Diddy touched Bieber. Like I said earlier, 4 games today. 4 fun games today. 4 fun ones today. I'm getting everything up and running for us. All right, moving over to baseball. Baseball, baseball, baseball. Where'd that guy go that wanted to measure how long our Peters were? Where'd you go? Mr. Padres World Series better? You got too quiet on me. Take that. I bet him in March at 65-1. Take that. It's only good if they win. I'm just teasing. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick little break. I need some more water. Be right back. Be right back. Have a little tunes playing for you, and I'll be literally right back. Gotta refill the water, and we'll touch some baseball. We will touch some baseball on this note. Tell a friend, buddy's back. Joe, what's going on, man? Guardians and the Tigers. All right, big judgment time. Does this iPad work any faster now? Now that I updated the software. Oh, already lightning fast. Wow. Sometimes you just gotta update your toys. We'll update this one while we're at it, while we're sitting here. We got one going, might as well update the other one, right? Who's ready to rock and roll? You guys hitting that thumbs up button? I haven't even looked. You guys hitting that thumbs up button. We didn't give away a package yesterday because you guys were too slow. You guys were slow on me yesterday. You guys got time. Not a lot of time because we're already moving on to baseball. But you guys got time. We've been live for 48 minutes already. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. I want to give away a package. Get us to 40 and we'll give away a package. Get us to 40 and I will give away a package. Or 5 new YouTube members only subscribers. By the way, YouTube members only content coming, as well as members only live show is scheduled for Saturday right here on YouTube. If your name is not in green, you're going to flat out miss out on another live betting show. On Saturday, we had one after our normal live show, and everybody cleaned the fuck up. We made 9 wagers. We lost our 2 smallest ones, and we hammered the other 7 winners, and they just got progressively bigger as the day went on. We did it again on Sunday. We had a couple very select wagers, but we won money on Sunday's members-only live show. Members-only live video had a nice parlay for Sunday Night Football that we cashed, that plus 313 same-game parlay. There is going to be another members-only same-game parlay for Thursday Night Football for tomorrow. I'm telling you. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Get your name in green in here. That way you don't miss out on the fun stuff. There's talk about additional extra live betting shows, either hosted on the company's website or for customers. We might do something like that. That if you're on a package, you get access to whatever, or it may be just we don't know. We're going to have the Saturday ones will remain on YouTube, but the other ones, there may be additional ones that happen during the day, during the week, that may not be on YouTube. Might be hosted on YouTube, but maybe through our website only. Just don't know yet. Just don't know how that's going to go. Just don't know how that's going to go. Thank you, Ross, and everybody else that has already hit the thumbs up button. You guys are 15 away with plenty in here to get the job done. All right, let's talk baseball. Baseball, baseball, baseball. Game number 3, series tied. Ross Pitts, welcome to the family. You, sir, will have access to all the members-only content on YouTube, as well as that members-only live show, which is scheduled for Saturday after the first live show. 4 more of those, and I'll also give away a package, except, here's the cool thing. When we do a giveaway, because there's 5 members-only sign-ups in the day, only members with the green names are eligible to win when we do a giveaway for that. We talked about it. That's how it was supposed to be, but I didn't do that over the weekend. But if we were to get 5 people that join our members-only community, I will do a giveaway inside it for all just members. So, little fun there. But get us to 40, and I'll give away one for absolutely everybody. All right. Let's reach out and finish touching this baseball. Mauricio says, let's get it. There we go. See? You got to reward the ones that are partaking in it, right? We got to reward the members. Always. Always. All right. Alex Cobb against Cater Montero. This matchup for the Tigers, keep in mind, Tigers have mastered their little bullpen thing of going to the bullpen and using literally absolutely everybody that's available to them. I'd like to gauge Montero and be able to say, yeah, we're going to get 5 innings out of him, but I don't think that's the case. I think we're going to get 2 to 3 innings, maybe 2 innings out of him today. And, you know, when he has come out, he's definitely hittable. I mean, he had his last outing against Cleveland on the 5th, you know, just not long ago. And went 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, struck out 3 in those 2 innings. Against the White Sox, he kind of got lit up over 3 innings, gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. Against Tampa Bay, gave up 1 home run in 2 2/3 innings. Gave up 1 run on that 1 run and 4 hits. Mauricio says way back members plus 5+ years, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. I got some fun stuff coming for YouTube members. For the YouTube exclusive members, I got some stuff coming for you guys this week. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. By the way, the NBA official start date is the 22nd. We are 2 weeks away from opening night in the NBA. And I just want to put this out there. Hold on, we're gonna do a countdown. All right, let's see here. "26 sleeps and a wake up. 26 sleeps and a wake up to the start of college basketball." I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped. We are entering the best time of the year for sports. We are going to have the end of baseball here. But we're getting back the NBA, and we're getting back college basketball, and we're going to have the NHL, college football, and the NFL all going at the same time. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. It doesn't get any better than this. James is jumping all over the NBA package. We don't have NBA will be either part of premium plays or my personal plays or the FC Groups plays. So there won't be a single package, just like there's not a football package. But it'll be part of premium plays or personal plays. But every day there'll be NBA, college basketball, college football. It's just a fucking good time, man. I am pumped about it. I can't wait. I almost feel like we're going to be bored for like the next 3.5 weeks till college basketball gets out. But like we've got what? I don't even know how many days left straight of college football. Like 49, 45, 49, 50, something like that. 50 straight days of football between college and pro football left in a row without a break. But days like yesterday where you got 1 game and then 2 baseball games. The sad thing with baseball is with each passing week, we get less baseball. If the Padres were to win tonight, that's 1 less series. Personally, I hope the Padres lose today. Why? And then whoever wins Game 5 wins Game 5. I just want to see more games. Why? Because that's more times that we have opportunities to bet and hammer Shohei's home run prop or any of the props, any of the games. The total over on the Dodgers, you know. We have more opportunities to make money when there's more games. So, personally, I hope the Padres lose tonight. I hope they got to go back to L.A. and then let the best team win in L.A. I don't care if it's the Padres or the Dodgers. Don't matter to me because the Mets are winning it all. Alrighty. Back to the Guardians and the Tigers. Let's take a look at Alex Cobb. What can old Cobb do for you today? What can Cobb do for you today? His last outing against Pittsburgh, pitched a gem, 6 strikeouts, went 6 innings, gave up just 2 hits and 1 run. Before that, against the Cubs, he gave up 1 run on 3 hits and 5 2/3 innings, struck out 3, walked 2. He has not been a big strikeout guy. He has not been a big strikeout, catching him looking. Against Pittsburgh, he had a great outing. Against the Reds, he struck out 8 earlier in the year. But usually his strikeouts are right around 3, 2 to 3 a game on average. If you go back, and you got to go back, I mean, he was former National League pitcher, so in order to find anything against Detroit, you got to go back over a full year ago in June. Against Detroit, he struck out 8 Tigers, gave up 1 run on 3 hits. But, I mean, we're talking June of last year. Sorry, June of 2 years ago. June of 2 years ago. Do I like no runs in the first? I do. As a little action junkie bet, maybe. I lean towards no run in the first. Definitely lean towards no run in the first in this one. I haven't even looked at it yet to see... the under is minus 142, so you're laying a little bit of juice. You're laying a little bit of juice to get it. But I do lean towards no run in the first. Dante, will there be an NBA game of the month? As far as NBA game of the month, well, the FC group will have an NBA game of the month, but we won't specifically, as a company, have an NBA game of the month, or I won't have one as an NBA game of the month, but it could be one of my game of the weeks. It could be a guaranteed Saturday play. But yeah, the FC group will have one. Just like the NHL guys have a NHL game of the month. So, a lot of fun. DraftKings has a boost. Nice. But I do like it. I'm not opposed to it, but I do like it. But I do like it. As far as the side on this game goes, yeah, I mean, I'm still undetermined on this matchup. I'm still undetermined on what I like or what I'm going to be taking. Same thing with the total. I lean towards the under in this one. I lean towards the under in this one. The total's at 7.5. I lean definitely lean towards the under in this matchup. Phillies in the Mets. Phillies in the Mets. Phillies in the Mets. Where's the boys at that said I was crazy for taking the Mets? But here's the thing. I put out the Mets yesterday when they were plus 1.5 at minus $1.70. If you didn't bet it then, you snoozed and you lost. You know? You snoozed and you lost if you didn't bet it then. Ranger the Danger Suarez going up against Quintana. Let's go straight to pitcher props. Ranger the Danger is at 3.5. Minus $1.13. Here is my thoughts on this game. First of all, it's playoff baseball. It don't matter. Quintana's going to have a bigger leash than Ranger the Danger today. Do you know why Quintana's going to have a bigger leash for air and room for air? Because they're a game ahead. The Mets are a game ahead. The Mets are not backed up against the wall on the brink of elimination. The Phillies are. They're going to their star ace. They're going to Ranger the Danger on an elimination game. His room for air is like that big. Or they're going to the bullpen. They are going to absolutely unload the bullpen today if they need to. Now, if Ranger the Danger is giving them, 6, 7 solid innings, then they're going to keep riding them. They're going to keep riding them for as long as they can. Ranger the Danger got lit the fuck up by the Nationals. He hasn't pitched since the 27th of September. He's had 11 days off. Now, he's had bullpen sessions. He's had live hitting sessions where he's timed it to stay in routine and to stay in it. He made it 2 innings against the Nationals. He gave up 6 runs on 7 hits, gave up 1 home run, struck out 2, and walked 2. You go back before that, it was against the Mets. Truth Teller, hello, hello. His game against the Mets, he still gave up runs. He made it 5 complete innings, struck out 4, walked 3. He gave up 2 home runs. He gave up 2 home runs to the Mets the last time he faced them. He gave up an Alvarez and an Acuna home run. The Mets won that game 6-3. Ranger the Danger hasn't had a solid outing since September 5th. Was he injured? No. Ranger the Danger hasn't been injured. It's Ranger the Danger. You gotta hit him at the right time. Ranger the Danger Suarez gives up runs. He gives up hits. He walks a lot of batters. He's walked at least 2 batters, 5 straight games? 5 straight games, he's got at least 2 walks. He's given up at least 2 runs, 4 straight games, 6, 2, 3, and 4. He's given up 15 runs over the course of 4 games. That's nothing wrong with him. Atlanta got him. The only team that didn't get him was Miami. Back on September 5th, he pitched 5 complete innings, gave up just 3 hits, no runs. Only had 4 strikeouts, but walked 2. You look at how he faced the Mets on June 8th. Back on June 8th, he also faced the Mets. He was in New York. He made it 5 2/3 innings. He gave up just 2 runs, but he gave up 8 hits, struck out 6, and walked 1. It's a decent outing for him. That's a decent outing. Phillies beat the Mets that day 7-2. The Phillies got the best of them that day. Back on May 15th, Ranger the Danger Suarez also faced off against the Mets. He had a decent outing, went 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and struck out 4. 2 runs on 4 hits and struck out 3. And again, his typical 2 walks. Phillies beat the Mets that day 10-5. He has faced the Mets 3 times this year. The first time he had a good outing. The second time he had a good outing. The third time, not so good. When teams get to see the same pitcher, especially in a short period of time, like happened this year, they were generally going to get to him sooner rather than later. And they did. They got to him in every game. All 3 games that they faced up against him this year, they got to him. But they didn't get to him good until that 3rd outing. Let's take a look at Quintana. Quintana, I have a love-hate relationship. And by the way, for everybody that doesn't know, I like Ranger Suarez. I've been pushing him, and we have been betting his strikeout prop. We've been betting his games for a very long time. So if you've been following me for a while, there's a reason why I call him Ranger the Danger. Nobody else is calling him that. That's our nickname here. Kind of like Andy Pencil Dick Red Rocket Dalton, right? Jose Quintana. There is an absolute love-hate relationship with this man. I love to hate him, and I hate that I love him. Love betting on him, that is. His last outing against the Brewers, he got the job done in Game 3. Elimination game, he got the job done. He pitched 6 complete innings, gave up no runs on 4 hits. Jose Quintana is a big game pressure situation pitcher. Struck out 5, walked 1. Before that, 5 days before that against the Brewers, so that they can try and get into the playoffs. Big game situation. Must-win situation for the Mets. They ended up losing that game, but it wasn't Quintana's fault. It was not Quintana's fault. Going back to that game against Milwaukee, he pitched 4 1/3 innings. Gave up 2 runs on 5 hits. Struck out 9 batters, only walked 2. Quintana's going to walk a couple batters a game. He does. He'll go deep into a count, and he'll try and get you to swing. Against the Nationals, he went 7 complete innings, gave up no runs on 2 hits. Before that, against the Phillies, he gave up no runs on 3 hits. And again, 7 complete innings. Against the Reds before that, back on September 7th, He made it 7 complete innings, gave up no runs on 3 hits. Actually, it was no runs on 5 hits in that game. For the entire month of September, Quintana was one of the best pitchers in the National League, if not Major League Baseball. In the entire month of September, take out the wild card matchup spot, he had 4 starts. In 4 starts, he gave up 2 runs. In those 4 starts, he gave up 15 hits over 4 games. In those 4 starts, he's got 23 strikeouts. In those 4 starts, he's got 6 walks. Quintana is the man for the job. Now, the Phillies, he blanked them last time. He blanked them not long ago, September 13th. He went 7 complete innings, gave up no runs on 3 hits. He struck out 4 Philly batters. Before that, back on June 9th, Phillies roughed him up a little. He made it 3 2/3 innings, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits, no home runs, walked 2, and only struck out 1. Before that, on May 16th, he went 5 1/3 innings against the Phillies, struck out 4, gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. Again, somebody they're very familiar with. The Phillies are very familiar with Quintana. They absolutely demolished him last year in September. And Quintana's been getting the best of them this year. Do I work for the bookies? Do I look like I work for the bookies? Here, look. Does it look like I work for the bookies? This is what I gave out in the live show yesterday, dipshit. Does it look like I work for the bookies? I told everybody to bet these. Hey, look, there's my bets. Imagine that. Somebody that's real and actually bets. Imagine that. Imagine that. Does anybody know why Cobb only has 3 starts? Yeah, because he was on the injured reserve list. He was activated for here. Well, before you start judging and making accusations, maybe you just sit back, listen, and enjoy the show, because you actually get to deal with somebody that bets with the fucking games, that actually bets the games. And I probably bet in the course of a year probably 100,000 times more than what you bet. In fact, I was actually looking at my handle on just FanDuel alone, which is kind of fucking crazy. On just FanDuel alone, where's my activity? Transaction history. Wagers. Where did I do it there where I saw it on my phone? It's pretty damn cool. I mean, yesterday alone I made $13,899.46 worth of wagers. On just FanDuel. October 8th, $13,185.19. How do I see it like I did on my phone? Maybe I need to do it on my phone because... Oh, here we go. Here's my lifetime on FanDuel. Bets. $1,905,405.31. Well, if you don't have FanDuel available, go use BetOnline. BetOnline is just as good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. How do I screenshot this? This will be fun to show. This will be fun to show if I could figure this out. So yeah, before you just start coming into a show, you should probably kick back, relax. And enjoy it. You know? I'm about to show you guys. And I'm blocking out some of it, obviously, because I don't need certain people that watch the live show, maybe my ex-wife, or whatnot. There we go. Or whatnot. The tax guy. Well, it's not for you. I don't mind showing this. I've shown $100,000 tickets. Just ask the comment section. The guys in here have seen me bet $100,000. And lose. And fucking lose. I'd rather show you guys a big losing ticket than a big winning ticket, even though I really want to fucking win it. There you go. There's FanDuel information right there. That's me! Right there. Screenshot it. Nobody else can use it. This is May through October. I've deposited $110,000, but I withdraw and deposit all the time. Amount played, $500,000. $503,000 right there. And yeah, as Jesus said, I'll lose $100K on a game, show my ticket, and still come back the next fucking day and do it again. So, again, to everybody that's new here, save your accusations, just sit down, grab a fucking chair, get a cup of coffee, maybe a Coke, smoke a fucking blunt, whatever you need to do. Just do it responsibly. Make a cocktail. Kick back and enjoy. We need a loan. Hey, Zeus, go look at your stats. I'm sure your stats are fucking up there too. It adds up quick. Anthony says, let the teacher teach and just learn. What's up, Joey? Love you, brother. And I am the only one that's on here. Yes, Jesus, as Jesus just said. And also, he is the only one out here that will tell you to bet responsibly. Every other service is going to have you absolutely bet as much as you can so that they can charge you as much as they can. Anthony, why you got to talk about that Houston Astros ticket from 2019? Why you got to bring that shit up again? Still haunting me 5 years later. That wasn't the cool setup. When we had the memorabilia on display and I sat behind the podium. Fucking Altuve with his walk-off 2-run home run, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and he hit that 2-run fucking home run to beat the Yankees in game 1. Stole $100,000 from me. Memories. Memories of a $100,000 ticket. Actually, stole $200,000 because it was going to win $100,000. Those are the good old days. Fucking good old days, man. It's okay. It's okay because we got it back that next day for game 2. Bet 100 to win 105. I got 5,000 for my pain and suffering. I got 5,000 for my pain and suffering. Jesus, that message that you retracted, I thought it said I'm lit, meaning that you're lit, like you were already hammered or something. I was like, what? Who that Bob says that seems so long ago, sitting in the middle of what looked like a huge. It was huge. This one is believe it or not, this looks smaller, but it's the same backdrop, and it still goes over into the corner, and it goes all the way over here. I just have it a little closer to me, and I think what it is, I think it's the monitors that make it look smaller, and the different camera. But yeah, sitting behind the podium made me look smaller, and it definitely made it feel like it was a lot bigger. It definitely because it's legit. It's the same backdrop for the set. It legit is the same backdrop. The only difference is I've got 4 50-inch screens or 40. What are those, 45-inch screens, I think. Nothing. Ross, no percent. No percent. It's what you claim. It's up to you if you want to claim it. There's nothing on sports gambling that is required. The books get taxed. Yeah, no, we had no monitors. No monitors at all back in the day. I mean, this is 55-inch right here. So the Vibe board is 55 inches, which, I mean, it takes up one whole length of one of the sets, of one of the walls for the set. So, but yeah, the old one definitely felt way bigger, but I legit think it's the screens that make it feel so, and before I never used the cameras that we use. The camera's close. If I put the camera back and I went back and used the camera that we used to use, hold on, let me see. This is one of the other cameras, and I haven't used it in a while. But if we did, where the fuck this thing plugs in at? Oh, there it is. But yeah, it feels very more squished. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, folks. Why doesn't it connect to it? You guys can hear me, but you can't see me. And that's okay. To be honest, it's probably best that way. Got a face for radio here. It is a blackout right now. So weird. Why it's not. I was trying to get it to pick up this other camera, and it's not. Oh, I guess it helps if it's... Oh, shit. Losing the desk now. Hitting the wrong buttons. I guess it actually helps if I have it plugged into the computer. My gut keeps on hitting this damn button. There we go. Now I should be able to pick up the camera. Maybe we need to do a Cap Nation trip to Florida when there's no fucking hurricanes. No hurricanes, we should do a trip. Cap Nation golf trip. All right, now let's see. Yeah, I know it's a blackout. It was done on purpose. There you go. So it'll show you it's a little bit bigger. I mean, look, I could see how much bigger on this different view. And I think I'm going to hang the other board. Fuck it, I can't get anybody to come help me hang it, so I think I'll just hang it myself. I think I'll hang it myself. Fuck the hernia. Jesus says, first round, I'm going to take a loan from Kyle and buy the bar out, right? I'll buy a round. I mean, we could always do one in Vegas. Best golf courses in ever, Vegas. So, I mean, some of them by far. Key West members only. Las Vegas Cap Nation golf outing. You don't even have to golf. You can still ride in the cart and drink. Jesus dying to go to Vegas. Maybe we need to plan one in Vegas then. I'll look at some dates around some games. Maybe we could do a group trip to a Raider game. And if we time it right, we might be able to do a college basketball. I mean, we might be able to do something where it was like, you know, you go hit a college basketball game one day, golf, more golf, a Raider game, college football bowl game at Allegiant Stadium. See, now you guys have me thinking. We might be able to plan something fun. And you don't have to golf. I've met an absolute crap ton of you guys all around the country. Either places that I've gone or met you guys in Vegas. I did come to the Gulf Coast, yeah. I met Houdat, Bob, Danny Daniels. I actually went to their tailgate. Me and my ex-wife went and tailgated with them for a Saints game, then went to the Saints game. Monday Night Football, Falcons are in Vegas against the Raiders for Monday Night Football Week 15, December the 16th. That might be too close to Christmas, though, for some people. Brennan, I remember. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it'd be fun. They've got... Raiders have, on December 16th, have the Falcons. Sunday the 20th... That's too close to Christmas, though. I mean, I could do it. I don't know if everybody could, though. It might be too close to the holidays. The 22nd. The Raiders' last home game on Sunday the 5th. See, that would screw up a golf outing, though, because that's an 11 o'clock game. The Monday Night Football would be cool. The Monday Night Football would be cool. Because you could golf. But then again, you guys got, if you work on Monday, you got to be able to take Monday off of work. And depending how many people were coming, I might be able to get a discount on the rooms for everybody at Mandalay, probably. But we could golf Saturday, do something Saturday night. Golf Sunday, do something Sunday night. Golf Monday morning, Monday Night Football, go home on Tuesday morning. Food for thought. Food for thought for the chat. Let's see. I'm just throwing ideas out there. It doesn't have to be a Raider guy. I just figured it'd be fun. Monday is the 16th, so that would be the weekend of the 14th through the 16th. Let's see here. There we go. There's a poll right there. It says, can you make a Vegas trip 12/13 through 12/17? That would be Friday, which you wouldn't have to arrive on Friday. You could arrive at any day that you wanted. Friday, we could golf Saturday, do something Saturday night. Golf Sunday, do something Sunday night. And then golf Monday morning, and then do something with Monday Night Football. Crazy Zach. I almost flew to Denver Tuesday night. Girl I've been dating was in Denver, or just outside of Denver for a conference, and I almost flew into Denver. Add maybe to it. It won't let me add a maybe, but this is just preliminary. Just preliminary. I mean, it would definitely give us 2 months to plan for it. It'd give us 9 weeks to plan for something. And get some golf courses together and some prices, depending on how many people golfed or didn't golf. I'm actually curious. Let's see. Let's see. Do the Running Rebels play any basketball? Oh, they do on Tuesday. Oh, they're on the road. On the 14th, UNLV is at home against Pacific. So there is a college basketball game that day. There is a college basketball game that day. I bet the Golden Knights are probably at home. We could do forget the Golden Knights. We could do a hockey game. They're always in the evening. Look at me. I'm just brainstorming ideas. Then we'll get back to the breakdowns. Let's see. With our luck, the Golden Knights will be on the road. The Golden Knights are on the road at that time. Yeah, they're in Edmonton and then Minnesota. But the Running Rebels have a college basketball game. What about football? Let's see. At least they're at Allegiant Stadium. Oh, it'd be bold. Let's see. When's the college football bowl games? Hold on. Maybe we're going to get lucky. Not all the bowl games have been announced, but I'm going to be honest. That's right in the middle of bowl season. That's right in the middle of bowl season because the Frisco Bowl is on Tuesday the 17th. The first round of the playoffs is on the 20th. So almost guaranteed that weekend there will be a bowl game. Almost guaranteed there will be a bowl game that weekend in Vegas. So we could have some fun. We can have some fun. And I don't think we need many of us to do it. I mean, I'd do it anyways. I'd do it if just one of you guys came. Do the live show. We'll have some fun. We could definitely have some fun. All right, food for thought and maybe some planning for an event. All right, back to baseball. But again, if you can make it, comment up there in the poll, wherever you guys see it on the screen, or down wherever it shows up as the poll on the poll. Out of curiosity, maybe I'll do another one on tomorrow, or maybe I'll send out an email. Maybe I will send out an email with thoughts and ideas. I'm actually surprised the full bowl game schedule is not out. It should be. Oh no, it is. It's actually the start of bowl season. So I don't think the Vegas bowls are until the next. Yeah, the one at the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl is December 27th. So we'll probably miss bowl season, but who knows? Oh, we might have a college basketball tournament that time of the year, too. Might have college basketball tournament. A holiday tournament. Zach always wanted to go to Vegas for the opening round of March Madness. It's fun. Are we going to all wear Cap Nation shirts and hats? That would be fun, huh? Little click rolling in. Be like a bachelor party. Oh, boy. I can see us getting in trouble. I take no responsibilities. Bring your wives, your girlfriends. It don't matter. Just looking at something here. But yeah, I can probably, and depending on how many people, I can definitely talk to my casino host at Mandalay. And if we figured out a date, like a rough date, and how many people, I can probably contact my host and try and see, hey, I've got a group. This is what we're doing. We're all gamblers. We're all sports bettors. So you're at least going to have us, gambling on sports, probably playing as well. So what do you got? What do you got? Figure out a way to set the live show up to where everybody can be there if they wanted. Oh, we'd have a blast. We'd have a blast. I could probably do something, by the way, for all of our golfers, 100% I could do something here in Arizona during the Waste Management Open. I could probably get my friends over at DraftKings to do something. Williams says bringing girlfriends defeats the purpose of having fun. Not always. Not always. You got a good one that doesn't. But I could also probably do something in February for the Waste Management Open here in Arizona with DraftKings. DraftKings wanted to sponsor an event before where we could probably get them to get us all into one of their VIP tents and VIP passes for the Waste Management Open, which is a lot of fun. If you guys never done it, it's fucking wild. And golf during the day. I know I could get us into my country club, that's for sure. But there's definitely better opportunities to golf out here. But I could definitely get us into the country club. I know that much. A lot of fun in Scottsdale. So, lot of ideas that we can do. A lot of ideas that we can do. Have you guys looked at the, speaking, I mean, I'm getting way off topic and we're going to get back to baseball. Listen to the names of their sponsors for some of the bowl games. Cricket Celebration Bowl. Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. The LA Bowl hosted by Gronk. R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Staff DNA Cure Bowl. I don't want to participate in that one. Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Myrtle Beach Bowl. Famous Idaho Potato. Yeah, we get that one. The Hawaii Bowl. Game Above Sports Bowl. 68 Ventures Bowl. Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. AutoZone Liberty Bowl. The DirecTV Holiday Bowl. SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. Wasabi Fenway Bowl. The bowl game that's going to Fenway Park on Saturday the 28th. That might be fucking cool. The Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl in New York at at New York Yankee Stadium. Isleta New Mexico Bowl. Pass. The Pop-Tarts Bowl. Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl presented by Gin and Juice by Dr. You can't make this shit up. Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl presented by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop. Fucking Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre have their own bowl game here in Arizona. Sorry, I'm not going to Yankee Stadium. I'm fucking going to the Gin and Juice bowl game. Sign me the fuck up. Go Bowling Military Bowl. The Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Trans Perfect Music City Bowl. Sounds like transgender to me. The Real-Quest Bowl. Tony the Tiger's Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. I'm skipping a bunch of them because they're just nonsense. ServPo First Responders Bowl. The East-West Shrine Bowl. The Reese's Senior Bowl. Who the fuck's playing in the Senior Bowl? Yeah, I'm going to the Gin and Juice bowl game. Yeah, Snoop? Oh, I know. I'm definitely going to the gin. Matter of fact, how do we get tickets to that? How do we get tickets to the Gin and Juice? Tickets not available yet. I don't care who's playing in it. Kickoff luncheon for that game. Here we go. There we go. The Snoop Dogg Gin and Juice Bowl. Saturday, December 28th. They're making a big deal of it. The director of the College Football Playoffs Committee has a kickoff luncheon for this bowl game. The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl presented by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop is a Tucson tradition that provides a world-class experience for college student, athletes, fans, and the local community, culminating in a nationally recognized college football competition. The Arizona Bowl is a nonprofit organization that strives to inspire youth, engage the community, support local charities, and create a positive economic impact in southern Arizona. Visit Tucson. You can get tickets to the kickoff luncheon. Table of 10 is $900. Not bad. Zach says with playoffs, they are reaching for sponsors of what bowl games left. No doubt about it. The addition of going from 4 to 12 teams, look how many more games that is. They went from just 2 playoff games and then the national championship to, what do they have? They have 4 games and then 4 get a bye, right? So the top 4 get a bye, so they're going to have 4 games and then they're going to have, what, another 4 games from there? And then 4? Or however it works. 4 then 6? I don't know. I didn't look at the schedule, but yeah. Hoosiers are bowl bound already. There's a couple teams that are bowl bound. Crazy, huh? Fucking good for them. All right, back to baseball because we got way off track. Way off track. By the way, the poll, it says 25 have voted, 56% have said yes, they can make a Vegas trip. So that would put us right there alone. That puts us at least 13 plus me. We could have a good trip. We could definitely have a good trip. We can even set, if depending on how many golfers, we could have our own little scramble going on. We could do a scramble one day. A little 4-man scramble, depending on how many people we have. Yeah, 4, 4, 2, then 1. Yep. There's a lot of games. They went from 3 to 11. And tell me that wasn't a money-making genius idea for them. Like, why it took so long to go that route? You went from 3 games to 11. That matter, right? But here's the thing, though. With the playoffs now having 8 rounds and then 2, or 4, 4, 2, 1, with that being the case, a lot of these, the top 12 teams in the country are going to be focused on just that. Whereas all the other bowl games, are they going to be that exciting? Are they going to sell that many? Obviously, they're going to sell the ones that matter, and the rest will pick up the scraps. But, all right, back to baseball. Guardians, Tigers. I'm off on this one as of right now. Early lean on the Guardians. Early lean on the Guardians, but the Tigers, what they've been doing has been working. So, early lean on the Guardians. Back to the Phillies and the Mets. You guys already know I'm already on the Mets. I got them at plus 1.5. At minus $1.72 yesterday. So I'm on the Mets personally. I hope they win. I think they win as far as the total goes. It's the Mets. They've been hitting the ball fantastic. Phillies have to outscore them today. And the Mets are going to score runs. The Mets are going to score runs, so the Phillies have to outscore them today if they want to have a chance. So early lean on the over. Over sitting at 7.5 minus $1.10. You might take a look at each team's individual team totals. You can get the Phillies team total is 3.5. The Mets team total, 3.5. Whoever wins is going to have 4 more runs. Plain and simple. Whichever team wins is going to have, they're going to have to score runs today. The Mets are putting up runs against Ranger Suarez. They're going to get 2 to 4 runs against Ranger Suarez. So, early lean, over as well. As far as no run in the first, I don't like it against Ranger the Danger, but I like it with Quintana on the mound. If you could bet Quintana not giving up a run, then that's what I would do. Looking at strikeout props in this matchup, I'd like Quintana's over 4.5 at plus 124. He's not a big strikeout artist. You're not going to get a ton of strikeouts on him, so steer clear of that one. Ranger the Danger's at 3.5. I don't mind betting Rangers strikeout props, even though I'm fading him on the bet. Why? Because he's going to strike out a batter or 2 an inning. Regardless if he gets in a jam, he's still going to strike somebody out. Unless he just gets lit the fuck up in the first inning or second inning and he's done. That's a whole different story. But again, I wouldn't bet it big. I wouldn't bet Rangers strikeout prop big. And here's the reason why. Phillies' backs are up against the wall. They're going to throw every pile of shit they have at the Mets today. And they're going to hope something sticks. If Ranger gets in a jam, he's gone. It could be the second inning with 2 outs. If they need to pull somebody in for a better pitcher matchup, Suarez is done. Their backs are against the wall. They have no room to fuck around today. Whereas Quintana, he'll have a leash. And it's going to be a lot longer than Ranger Suarez's leash. And you'll see that today. If Rangers tested, you'll see that today. So that's what bothers me, betting his over 3.5. He might be sitting at 3 in the second inning. He might strike out the side in the first inning and get in trouble in the second. And we don't get to 4 because his leash is literally that fucking short today. So if you're betting his strikeout prop, and I like it, I do, bet it with caution. Bet it with caution. Don't go fire the moon on a strikeout prop. To me personally, I could see myself betting to win 200, maybe to win $300 on it, and that's it. Because the Mets are going to get him, and his leash is short. Yankees and the Royals, that series tied up. Schmidt against Lugo. Clark Schmidt getting his playoff debut this year, coming out. He gives up runs. You'd have to go back to September 7th to find a game where he didn't give up a run. He made it 4 2/3 innings against the Cubs, gave up 4 hits, no runs, struck out 2. In his last 4 games, he's given up a total of 10 runs over 4 games, 4, 3, 1, and 2. Recent to farther back. That was against Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Seattle, and Boston. He has been striking out batters, though. He struck out, 24 in the last 4 games, and went 5, 7, 7, and 5. His last outing against Kansas City was September 30th of last year. He made it just 4 complete innings. He gave up 8 hits, gave up 2 runs, 1 home run, and only struck out 3 Royals batters, but that was last year. Aaron, college football game of the month. But yeah, FC's college football game of the month is on Thursday. Soccer guaranteed game of the week makeup game, because yesterday's being postponed, is also tomorrow as well. I was told they will both be on the website today. Alonzo, good morning. Good morning. Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals today. He's already got an October appearance. He went 4 1/3 against the Royals on October 2nd. October baseball, man. I'm going to be honest. Super Bowl's cool. College football's cool. March Madness is cool. If it says NFL, then whoever sent an email is wrong. I know on the front page of our website it says FC's guaranteed NCAA football game of the month. Oh, I see it on the. They have the other package up there. No, I know he's eyeing. I think I can change that for him. Then that's just Jay put up the wrong package. I know he's eyeing one in, I think, 2 weeks possibly. That he's got one scope. He's got one circled. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, I can fix that. Package 421. Thanks for letting me know, Aaron. I got that fixed. Got that fixed for everybody. It's corrected now. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be busy. Seth Lugo, his last outing, made it 4 1/3, gave up just 1 run on 5 hits. He struck out 6 Oriole batters. Jumping straight to strikeout props. Schmidt's over 3.5. Lugo's over 4.5 at plus money, plus 108. This series is tied 1-1, and they don't have a day off between now and their next game. You know, they're playing again tomorrow, so if one gets hit early, they're going to try and get innings out of them, much like you saw last night in the Padres and Dodgers game. Both pitchers got lit the fuck up early, right? Especially Buehler. And then King got lit up. And I told you guys that was going to happen against King. They left him in. Why did they leave him in? Because they know they have a game today, and they didn't want to trash their bullpen and wanted to get as many innings out of them so that way they can unload the bullpen today. Going to be no different for the Yankees and the Royals and the Guardians and Tigers today. Although the Tigers go to their bullpen anyway, so they're used to it. So I like both strikeout props. Schmidt and Lugo, both over 3.5 and over 4.5. I like them both. I'm literally betting both right now. Not a lot, to win 200 on each. I think we cash both. I could bet it as a parlay, but I'm not. The parlay is plus 227. It's 276 to win 200 on Schmidt over 3.5. And Lugo over 4.5 is 200 wagered, wins me 204. Plus, obviously, my money back. Oh, I just tried to bet it and I got logged out of FanDuel, so let me log back in. And wagers, they're changing the odds because we're all betting it right now. Oh, Schmidt just went to minus 160, them rat little suckers. And Lugo is now minus 104. See what happens when I don't bet it before I tell you guys? It's changing the odds on me. It's all good, though. Juice only matters when you lose. Juice only matters when you lose. Look here. Let me show off the tickets for all our people that are new here that don't know that we actually bet the games. Nobody else will actually show you tickets when they say, yep, I bet it. They're saying, yeah, I bet it all right. Get these on the screen for you guys. Bada bing, bada boom. Man of my word right there. Thanks for changing the juice on me, fellas. How kind of you. As far as that game, that's what I have on that as of right now. Yankees the favorite here, minus 116, minus 102. Royals are tough. And with the Yankees, this might be a live betting situation. If their bats from their top players are hot and hitting the ball, then you can't stop them. If Torres, Soto, Judge, and Stanton are hitting the ball, you can't win. You can't beat them. But if they're not hitting the ball, they're beatable. We saw that the other day with the Royals winning Game 2, 4-2. So, total on this one sitting at 8. Both pitchers generally give up runs. Looking back at how Seth Lugo has faced off against the Yankees over time, June 10th he faced them, and they got him. He made it 7 innings, but they got 4 runs on 8 hits. He struck out 4 Yankees batters and walked 1. Yankees won that game 4-2. Gave up no home runs. Those were all Verdugo, LeMahieu, and Trevino hits. LeMahieu had a sacrifice. Verdugo and Trevino all had singles. But if you look in that game, that was Volpe was leading off. Soto got a hit. Torres got a hit. There was no Judge. Verdugo had 2. LeMahieu had a hit. Trevino had 2. They got timely hits by some of their good batters. And if the Yankees want to win today, they're going to have to do that again. They're going to have to get hits. You go back to September 10th. Sorry, I skipped that game when Lugo faced off against him on the 10th. Lugo got the best of him. Gave up 3 hits. No runs. Struck out 10. He struck out 10 Yankees on September 10th. But you know damn well Yankees are going to be looking for a little redemption after that one. Soto and Judge had two strikeouts apiece. Gleyber Torres was the only one between the top 3. Torres, Soto, and Judge that had a hit. He had 2 hits in that game. He had 2 hits in that game. You may look at a player prop and may look at Gleyber Torres is minus 280 to get a hit. To get 2 hits is plus 185. But if you go look at Gleyber Torres, the recorder 2 plus bases, he's a plus 115. You got to remember, total bases are recorded through hits by the listed player. They don't include walks, hit by pitches, stolen bases, or reaching on an error. Torres hit a home run the other day. I like Torres in this one to record 2 total bases. He's plus 115. Little plus 115 action. I'm betting that right here. I'm betting 300 to win 345 that Gleyber Torres has 2 total bases. I'm putting it in the live chat right now. Torres and Lugo have a good history with Torres getting on base. Ross Pitt says, all rise, the Judge gets a home run. They're going to need Judge to do something. They're going to need Judge to do something because if Torres, Soto, Judge, and Stanton can't do anything, then they don't win. Plain and simple. There you guys go. You see it right there. There's another winner for you guys. Gleyber Torres. Jalen, yeah, Gleyber Torres to record 2 plus bases. All right, moving along. And this one, as of now, still, the Dodgers have not released their starting lineup. Freddie Freeman was, he's had that ankle injury. And as Mookie Betts said, you're going to have to literally kill him to keep him off the field. I fully expect Freeman to start and play today. His batting has been phenomenal. And obviously the plays at first base. And it says Torres has a few more games to play in New York, right? No starting pitcher announced yet for the Dodgers. So as far as this one goes, I mean, you can't... Other than blindly taking the over, which I think is probably a smart thing to do no matter what. Jalen, will my plays be up after the show? Yeah, shortly. Shortly. Give me a half hour to finish them. The Dodgers are going for a bullpen game today. Like I said, Dodgers are unloading today. The starter has not been announced, but the Dodgers will counter with a bullpen game. Manager Dave Roberts said, according to Bill Shotkin of the LA Times. So bullpen game for the Dodgers. Cease on the mound for the Padres. Dodgers backs up against the wall. Dodgers should have fucking pulled their pride and ate their own fucking shit and signed Trevor Bauer, and they'd have a starting pitcher. Legit. Bauer over there just laughing, morons. And again, Dodgers have to record a win today to keep it going. And we already knew whoever their starting pitcher was, regardless who it was going to be, much like the Phillies, they're going to have to throw absolutely everything at the Padres today, just like the Phillies got to throw everything at the Mets. Backs up against the wall. You throw enough shit on the wall, hopefully one of them will stick. Did you guys hit the thumbs up button enough yet? You guys get me 40 so we can do a package giveaway? Hey, look at that. It's at fucking 40. So again, on this one, I want to see who's coming out as the bullpen game starter for the Dodgers, as well as the starting lineup. Need to see if Freeman's in it. So let's do a giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. First one to guess the number correctly on my screen will be the winner. When you hear the music, you can guess. One guess per enter submission. The Mauricio rule in full effect. If you guess before there's music, you're disqualified for those guesses. Let's have some fun. Oh, wrong song, wrong song, wrong song. Ready, set, go. Give away a package. By the way, the NHL, 11-0 on the NHL. If you're not betting the NHL package, you're flat out missing out. You can get a week of the NHL for $100. You can get the early bird special, which I was told will be gone and off the website very shortly. Meaning, more than likely, tonight. Hopefully, it stays longer for some of you guys that asked for it by the weekend. But nonetheless, the NHL early bird sale, it's $1,000 normally for the NHL season or $100 a week. Those are the only options, but the early bird sale will get you the season at half off at just $500. So you're saving 50%. They're 11-0. They won again yesterday. There's 2 NHL plays today. There's 2 NHL plays today. They went 8-0 in the preseason. Regular season has them 3-0. And we have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. Double checking to make sure there wasn't one before that. And I believe there was not. Let me double check. I thought Brennan... There's 2 winners. There's 2 winners. I thought Brennan Ball was going to win it because he guessed 22 and the number was 23. The number was 23 and he did guess 23, but I didn't see the 23 come in. This is why I always check the winningest winner in our guess history wins. However, there is a close. As you can see right there on the screen, Brennan Ball had 23, but shortly below it, Ross Pitts has 23. I actually stopped the contest because I thought Ross won. But Brennan Bell, you are the winner. Ross Pitts, you're also winning. Brennan, premium plays are in your account. Brennan, same thing. I mean, Brad already said that. Ross, same thing. They're in your account now. You two are the winners. Congrats. Got to go down in the Hall of Fame, right? The step away from. I actually stopped it because I thought Ross was the first one. And then I was like, damn, I can't believe Brennan didn't guess 23. Your first guess was 22. And I was like, fuck, he's going to win again. He's going to win again. So, got you 2 with premium plays in your account. Marquette says, Kyle, does NHL package give you 1 game a day? It's anywhere between 1 and 2 usually. It's been 1. Today there's 2. Today there's 2. Yesterday was 1. But preseason they were selective. But generally speaking, historically, it's right around 1 a day. And I mean, it's one of the reasons why their win rate is so high as well. Sheriff says Kyle had to clean an ass today. 80. I almost said 24. 84-year-old man, stage 3. I don't know what's worse, pecker checking or clean an ass. That ain't yours. Edward, do you see that poll in the chat somewhere? Can you make a Vegas trip? December 13th through the 17th. Can you make a trip to Vegas? We're talking Raider game for Monday Night Football. Possible UNLV Running Rebels college basketball game, depending on start time. Maybe some fun. There might be definitely some golf outings. And if you don't golf, you can always get in the cart and drink and partake. I'd probably have to bring in some cameramen and have them make a YouTube video of our trip. It'd probably be the smart thing to do. We could have some fun. Brantia says, whatever they plan to pay you for that sheriff, it's too cheap. It's fucking way too cheap. Way too cheap. It's the whole circle of life, right? When you're a baby, your parents are wiping your ass. And when they're old, you're wiping their ass. The only reason why I threw out that date is because there's Monday Night Football. And Zach, Monday night, no cameras, don't need any evidence. I didn't say of the nighttime shenanigans. We can film the golf outing. Cap Nation goes golfing. So we could definitely have some fun. But yeah, it's Monday Night Football, Raiders and the Falcons on Monday Night Football. No Diddy. There's no filming in there. No Diddy videos. Brian says 2 NHL winners tonight. I agree. So if you're not on the NHL package, go get it. That early bird sale is ending. The early bird sale is ending. But yeah, just looked at that quick game schedule, and the Running Rebels play that Saturday, I believe it was. Friday or Saturday night in Vegas. College basketball. And then, unfortunate, man, if you guys have never been to a Golden Knights hockey game, Golden Knights in the hockey game is unbelievable. Not last year, but the year before, the Stanley Cup Finals game. I took the girl that I was dating to the game. It was just absolutely insane. So much fun. Marquette says I plan on already being there during that game, Falcons and Raiders game, or Vegas in general. Vegas? Okay. It's good to know. We can definitely, I mean, right now, it says 44 have voted, 57% say no, 43% say yes. So just 40% of that is 16 people. We can have a hell of a shindig. And if that goes good, then we could try and do something for the Waste Management Open out here in Phoenix, and I could talk to DraftKings, see about them sponsoring an event. since we're all sports bettors. Could be a lot of fun. Maybe we do something. If this is something that works, we do something twice a year, or once a quarter, or 3 times a year. Could be fun. The annual Cap Nation Vegas trip, we could change it. We could have a Vegas one for the Waste Management Open. We could do an East Coast one. Hell, we can do a Jets game together. Yay! Yeah, but that'll have to be in the beginning of the season because I don't want to freeze my ass off. It just doesn't sound like fun going to a football game when it's fucking negative 45 degrees outside. Doesn't even sound fun. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Remember, as far as plays go, I already said, if you didn't see the chat, Jesus Kyle with the extra small pink Rogers jersey in the wintertime. A schmedium, crop top schmedium. I look like Ezekiel Elliott. Remember, if you missed the other one, in the college football game, second quarter over, but I was waiting to see where the line was. Because remember, we were at 17.5. It's still 17.5 plus $1.16. And I told you the total was going to drop. Let's rewind 2 fucking hours. I told you the total was going to drop. It's already dropped a full point while we've been live. The college football total has dropped from 59.5 to 58.5. It's down a full point. So, I'm still waiting. The next thing that they should be doing is adjusting those first quarter overs. Or first quarters and second quarters, because we just need somebody to come in and start pushing the total down with the under, and that second quarter total should be adjusted eventually. So it's all I told you guys earlier. Wait, the total's coming down. I like it, and hopefully that'll help the second quarter. So again, free play, the bigger one. I'm gonna have to win at least $750 on it. That's $750 for the haters out there, not $7.50. But I'm still waiting. I want to get that line at 17 or better. So as of right now, it's 17.5 at plus 116. So we're trending in the right direction. So we can do a celebration for Edward in Vegas as well. Could hire a bunch of nurses to celebrate. I'm down for an East Coast trip. I'm not opposed to doing an East Coast trip soon either. I mean, I can, on one of my kid-free weekends, the Watson package. Hey, Jesus, we can definitely find the Watson package in Vegas. Can you see this? Oh, my God. This would definitely be a no videos. The Cap Nation bus heads to the Bunny Ranch. Just kidding, Jalen's fiance, if you're listening. Just kidding. We would never participate in that. Ever. Getting everybody in trouble here. Oh, yeah, we could definitely have some fun. I could do one of my kid-free weekends and come out to one of the areas. I'm trying to see who's playing on Monday Night Footballs. The Bucks at the Chiefs for Monday Night Football. Tim says, what's a bunny ranch? Lamar Odom almost died in one. Sheriff, the nurses are phenomenal. I bet, right? I bet. Oh, if it wasn't Halloween, Texans at the Jets for Thursday night football. Commanders at the Eagles Thursday night, November 14th. Colts at the Jets for Sunday night football. Sheriff says the Bunny Ranch is a vacation version of Diddy's house. Jesus says, I want the Odom package. With or without the Coke? Oh, man. We could all meet in Dallas for Monday Night Football, November 18th. Texans at Dallas. That would be boring. Although, AT&T Stadium's pretty fucking cool. How about we meet in Detroit? Sounds warmer there. Sounds warmer in the stadium. Thursday night football. Oh, that's Thanksgiving weekend. That won't work. That's actually Thanksgiving Day. Definitely won't work. We can all meet in Denver for the Browns versus the Broncos. Fucking cold. Ross Pitts, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, so much shit's coming out because of that stuff. Just wait, right? All right, guys. Remember, don't forget, free play, second quarter over. Even if it's 17.5, I'm still going to be betting it, but I'm expecting it to go lower, so I'm going to get it at a lower number, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get it at 17. First baseball game is not until 12:08. Bet responsibly. Everybody. Sheriff says Odom is probably crack, right? Again, everybody, please wager responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. Big day tomorrow. Soccer game of the week that was yesterday. That was postponed. We have a new one that they're going to be posting later today for tomorrow. So soccer game of the week will go down tomorrow. If you're not on it, still time to go get on it. The FC group dropping their college football game of the month tomorrow. That game goes down tomorrow. And it'll be posted later on today. Friday is my guaranteed game of the week. So big week coming up. It's getting fucking busy starting tomorrow. 2 NHL games today for the NHL package. Premium and personal plays will be posted in a little bit. So if you're not on board for those, go get on. Another winning day yesterday on my personal plays. Another winning day on premium plays yesterday. Pedro Martinez, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays. Reginald, Who Dat Bob. Jalen, I see you got the NHL package. Dante, you got the NHL package. So, going to be fun. Aaron, you just got FC's college football game of the month. The FC groups. Sheriff says, when I went to the Giants vs. Packers game for my birthday last year, it was cold. Yeah. Can we pick a fucking an indoor stadium, please? Or maybe you guys want to go to a Rams game in LA? Maybe a Saints game at the Superdome? You know, where it's warm. Everybody in Florida, please stay safe. Don't take any fucking chances. All right, Jalen, be safe. Mauricio, be safe. Everybody in Florida, please be safe no matter where you are. Even if you're not in Florida, please be safe. Crazy shit happening all over the world. So no matter what, hurricanes, whatever it is, be safe. And again, wager responsibly. And I hope we see each and every single one of you guys back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Tomorrow, we are blessed with not just one college football game, but we get 3 on a Thursday. We get Coastal Carolina against JMU. We get Middle Tennessee against Louisiana Tech. And we get UTEP and Western Kentucky tomorrow. Friday, we get blessed with 3 more college football games, including Utah against Arizona State, UNLV and Utah State, Northwestern against Maryland. Going to be fun this weekend, guys. And I'm saying the weekend starts tomorrow. The fun starts tomorrow. So enjoy your day. Wager responsibly. It's lunchtime. And we're going to get out of here. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. And again, everybody in Florida, please stay safe.